Stick around after the video. We got 2 stickers going on the board. I like these mixed with 5 liters. Right here, 5 liters of gas. Just dump this right in here. 5 liters of premium fuel in here. Don't use the regular stuff. You don't want any of that ethanol in your saw. And have the bar oil on hand. This is a great 2-in-1 can to have for the woods. And it's 7 a.m. It's a little bit dewy today. We had some rain last night, but it's going to get warm this afternoon. Temperature's going to go up. So we're going to head to the woods and hollow out a cord of wood before it gets too hot. And we'll get home and enjoy the rest of our day. A Red Bull for later on, and we got some Reese peanut butter cups and 2 pepperoni sticks. So no cooking in the woods today. We have these little yellow flowers growing. I don't know what they are. Every year they grow along the road here. Anybody recognize those? They could focus in a little more for you. Right there. They don't grow very high, and they kind of just, it's almost like the size of a tulip maybe. Anyway, every year right along here in the spring they'll grow along the old road. Now this was a farm here, and there's an old foundation up ahead. You can see some of the concrete right there, and right there. There's a better shot right there, and there's a corner here. You can see the moss growing on top. So it was a fair size home. You can see way over here too, another piece. Well, come on over, I'll show you the old well. Well, I thought you could be able to see it a little better. I can remember last year looking at this, but there's bushes and everything on it. But you can see the rocks. Yeah, hard to see on camera, but from where I'm standing, there's a roll of rock all the way around, and there's a top right here where this green circle is here. That's a concrete top. This was actually a very, very maintained, usable road, but now it's just a firewood road now, and there's nobody living up here. It's all vacant. Sun is trying to break through. It's going to be a beautiful day. We'll get this load of wood on. We'll get out of here before it gets too warm. And today we're going to run the MS 261C from Still and the 545 from Husqvarna. And we have chaps and the Gramps stick, Willie's Firewood.
Nobody wants to know that. Too hard work.
Until you do this, you don't realize that. Like, if you don't love it and you don't do it for a purpose, you're not going to do it at all. But we got a good load of maple on today, and we topped it off with a bit of birch. But anyway, from Winston and Kenny and Open Air Adventure, thanks for joining us on our firewood journey, and we'll catch you on the next one. Right, we're going to put 2 channels on the board, and here's the first one, Neighborly Homestead. Check out that cool sticker. And his return address on his letter says it all: fresh eggs, maple syrup, and firewood. I got a letter here from Tim. It says, "Hey Kenny, hello from Western New York. I'm sorry that it took me so long to get this out to you. I enjoy watching your videos and chatting with you and on the live stream." So me and Tim chat back and forth on Willie's Firewood on his live streams there. I have enclosed a couple of channel stickers, and I'd love it if I was able to make it up onto the Open Air Adventure sticker board, and we got you going on there tonight, buddy. So Neighborly Homestead is a great channel, and when I started watching Tim's channel, he was right involved then in maple syrup, and he bought a new boiler, I'm going to call it. I'm not sure what the exact name is on it, and the way he explained it, it just made it so crystal clear how this thing works, and that's what drew me to his channel, because he's a very, very well spoken man. Takes his time explaining something to you if needed be. Family man, and right now he's starting some firewood, so check out Tim's channel. We're going to get him on the board right now. There you go, Tim, Neighborly Homestead. You're now on Open Air Adventure sticker board. Great, Foothills Firewood. And Britt says in his letter here, hey Kenny, thanks so much for your friendship and all the support on my channel, Britt. And if you guys head on over and check out Foothills Firewood, Britt's channel consists of not only firewood, but you know, making bundlewood and stuff like that, but talking about the firewood itself. You know, value-added firewood in the bundlewood, in the firewood. Some people call him the firewood scientist. So he's going to be tagged as the firewood scientist because he helps a lot of people identify wood. You know, when the bark is off the wood, the leaves are off the tree. Sometimes wood is hard to tell what it is when it's cut up in the rounds and all that. And Britt will show you different things like what to look for if it's oak and what to look for if it's beech or something like that, right? Different, and if it has a bark, the different texture of bark and different things. So he kind of got nicknamed the wood scientist there because he's a pretty valuable asset to the firewood community when it comes to identifying wood. And both of these channels deal with firewood, and both these channels are great. And if you're into firewood and being outdoors and learning something new all the time, and tractors and different things like that, and wood splitters, well, these are the two channels to check out. Let's get Foothills Firewood on the board now. All great. Willie's Firewood in my busy little shop, neighborly homestead, Foothills Firewood. Let's have a look at what's on the board. Okay, Britt, Tim, you're now on Open Air Adventures channel board. Congratulations, guys! You made it. You made it to the top. Cheers. Oh, smooth.